noticed that meant like charred, not. I don't know. I thought it said.
Short for a short name.
Yeah. I'm like, We like Martha. I liked her.
And it's from 19 Crimes.
What you mean? You picked that one out? That's the one.
I know, cause it's Martha.
We love Martha.
At least it tastes like wine. It tastes like a Chardonnay.
Okay, bring it up.
It's crisp. It's good. It's everything a Chardonnay is supposed to be.
It's good. I'm not mad at this at all. Oh, we didn't do the doohickey.
We don't do the. Well, this is to the end.
No, I mean, you know how you do the labels?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't do that part. We had to, well, we can't do it now, but we will do the label doohickey.
Mm-hmm.
Because that might be really good. Oh, now you want something, huh? You want to try it. Martha Charlie. I love the fact that they put her on 19 Crimes. I guess.
Well, she did commit a crime.
I mean, so they say. So was it embezzlement?
I don't know. Some white collar crime.
Yeah, it wasn't really a crime.
She didn't do hard something. It was a white collar crime.
Yeah.
Speaking of crimes, the United States government is creating. Well, it's technically not a crime, but I feel like not our ancestors, but other people's ancestors, they poured tea in the harbor for less. Like, if there was any time for a revolution right now, I feel like our government just likes us to be upset with them, and they like revolutions. You're like, why did the people, like, it's so hilarious. I said, what if everybody just stopped paying these student loans? I'm not saying people should do that, but what if everyone stopped paying these student loans? What could they do to all of us at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, we're not going to go back there because I was going to say something real problematic, but we're going to leave that problematic. If you're wondering what we're talking about, if you've been living under a rock, which apparently a lot of our U.S. government has been living under a rock, and we don't know why, we're talking about Roe versus Wade. If you don't know what Roe versus Wade is, I'm not going to explain it to you. You're just going to have to look that up. I'll give you a hint. It deals with women's rights. It's women. I mean, I don't even know what else to tell you.
But it's like, also, it's like Roe versus Wade goes like above and beyond. It's not just about the abortion thing. It also is about, like you said, women's rights for stuff.
There's just and furthermore, if you guys are one, the comments for this video will be turned off. You can leave comments on our Facebook page, our Instagram page. The reason for this is because don't really want to. Nope. If you have something to say, you can definitely leave it underneath any of the advertising for this episode, but not here.
You can't leave it under. You can't leave comments under advertisements.
No, I mean under our the little promo for this episode. Whatever promotions that we put up for this episode, when it airs, you can put comments under there if you watch it or whatever. But this one will be turned off because I don't want to hear it. Like, I would love to say, oh yeah, go say something, but no.
The Shard, Martha Shard is actually better than the Bubbly. I like Bubbly. Bubbly, I don't care who makes it. It could be Andre, Bubbly, cheap stuff, expensive stuff. If it's a Bubbly, I feel bougie.
I like sweet. There's another one I got before.
So you're saying you don't like champagne in your mimosas? No, isn't it champagne?
I like a sweet champagne. I don't like the dry stuff. Yeah, champagne.
Prosecco.
The only difference between champagne and sparkling wine is the bubbles apparently are smaller in champagne. There's some process that they put more nitrogen.
So you like this because it's sweet?
Yep. And it's bubbly. I like bubbly. I like the bubbles.
You bought the one all the way at the end on the sweet spectrum. This is dry, this is sweet, and this is you bought it.
Pretty much. I mean, there wasn't that many options. There was either this or Prosecco or Brut, which is just dry. Just fucking dry. It's just fucking, your mouth is just gonna
Prosecco is like in the middle.
No, Prosecco ain't even sweet.
Look, Prosecco's in the middle on here.
They say that, but I don't taste it.
Again, so 2 spots before what we bought.
It was either this or they had the regular Moscato, but I was like, pink
Moscato
seems
Spumante
fancy.
is actually pretty good. good. I've had that one. I might have to buy this Martha Shard again.
I was looking. I didn't even see it. She saw that. Cause we tried most of the 19 crimes.
I saw it online. It's fairly new.
Yeah. I still haven't found that Oreo, whatever it is, and I don't really think I want to.
We don't need an Oreo wine.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Just like we don't need the Supreme Court to overturn Roe versus Wade.
No. I need that to stop. And whoever, what is a leaked?
What the issue is you're not, like, integrity-wise, you're not supposed to leak anything from the Supreme Court. If you're a part of the Supreme Court or the staff of the Supreme Court, you're not supposed to leak anything, but
it got leaked.
So what was leaked? Are they trying to, was it like half
it was
of the
their
decision?
opinions on the Roe versus Wade thing, a draft of their opinions. So
And
just because we know their opinions is enough, because that's how they're going to vote regardless. They're going to vote regardless.
Right, a lot of their opinions, because I was reading on CNN, a lot of their opinions was, yes, we are, bending it.
I'm like we are in 2022 and this is a discussion. This is where we're going.
But it's like, I do not want that to be thrown out. They want to throw it out and just, block that out.
But good luck for them. The thing is, the Supreme Court has not caught up. Well, the Supreme Court has not caught up with technology. Mm-hmm. And people, they will find, like, just because the Supreme Court, if they do outlaw the abortion, oh my goodness, they'll outlaw it. They'll outlaw the accessibility to it. They won't actually outlaw the experience, because back in the day when it was against the law, people were going in back alleyways and getting back alleyway abortions.
Yeah. So that's what y'all want.
No, but the great thing about it is for the people that can't afford it and the people that cannot afford it, there are organizations out there that are buying it online.
Yeah.
They're buying the abortion pill because it's cheaper than getting the procedure, and more than 90% of abortions happen in that first trimester anyways. Just hope you don't live in Texas where you have 6 weeks, that's it, to find out if you want to get an abortion.
It blows my mind that somebody thinks that it's okay to tell anyone what they can do or not do with their bodies.
Louisiana, they wanted to start, going to start, they see it as murder. They want to.
Oh, they're charging people with. They want to charge people with homicide.
Yeah. So it's like if someone wants to sit there and get rid of their baby, they're being charged homicide.
Well,
for it,
and
they're going to be serving
I'm gonna play devil's
time for
advocate because I do believe there is a certain amount of time. I don't believe 6 weeks is it.
More than 90% of abortions happen in the first trimester.
True.
And some, yeah.
And the ones that happen after the first trimester are mostly complications.
Yeah. But I just feel like whoever's getting this abortion, they have to live with whatever it is. Right. Why are we concerned? Nobody is coming up with something for these men.
It's like, I
don't like the double standard. The double standard bothers me because I feel like when things happen, they're always delayed as far as women's rights. We're always the last to be considered. And even now, it's the bottom of the totem pole. Like, oh, yeah, we could just pass this bill. They won't they're whatever. No, how you gonna tell somebody what to do with their shit? That's dumb.
I feel like men will never know what women go through. Even carrying, they never know what women go through. But they just sit there and they just sit there and judge what women possibly go through.
And people are like, and that's why a lot of people want to defund Planned Parenthood. But the truth is, Planned Parenthood, most of what they do is not abortions. It's mostly like preventative care and cancer screenings and all those things. Like when I used to work for a Catholic university, they didn't cover any women's care, so I was frequently going to, like, you have to go to the OBGYN once a year. That's something you have to do. Like,
oh my goodness.
if you do not go, you're not doing preventative care, and you could have caught something that, like, you need those screenings, whether it's for cancer, for anything, you need those screenings.
And why are women being shamed for making a decision or going to Planned Parenthood? Or even, let's just take Planned Parenthood and that off the table. Why are women being judged and scrutinized, period? But these men aren't being scrutinized for anything. And I'm not saying this on some, I hate men or
who's
whatever,
upset?
but...
If this gets overturned, the senators that had their mistresses and they got their mistresses.
Yeah, so what happens when Susie Q from accounting is pregnant with your child? Oh, but you overturned Roe versus Wade, so I guess you gonna be a father today. What you gonna do, hide the baby?
Guess we're gonna have this baby.
Right, that part. Oh, but I'm sure the rules don't apply in that situation because it's you. The same story, the same entitled behavior that they've been spouting and toting around here for years. And this is just another big example of these people in power with all this money and influence just controlling another demographic of people. Like, no.
It's
no.
like, oh, I want you to have my baby. So I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna bend it that you can't get an abortion.
Until you get caught with your hand in the cookie jar, and you're gonna be out here using every back channel you can to try to sweep your shit under the rug all the time. So no, but it's all good. Go on and do that dumb shit and see what happens. Because the last time y'all tried to pass some dumb law, it didn't work then, and it's not gonna work now. You really want some people to get violent?
What's about to start coming out is all of those companies that are helping fund the people that are the companies that are for overturning Roe versus Wade. Because there are a lot. Oh my
And
goodness.
who does it benefit for real? Who does not getting an abortion actually
You know
benefit?
how Disney keeps trying to find itself getting out of hot water? Disney just keeps drowning itself. Disney is so problematic and something. Like, Disney is like, oh my goodness, they only backtrack when they get caught.
Oh shit! Oh my goodness, I'm caught! Oh no! Oh, Minnie, let's run away!
According to MSNBC, Walmart, Disney, and health insurance provider Anthem have all given thousands of dollars in donations to the RSLC Popular Information Reported. Other donors include Uber, T-Mobile, Google, and eBay. None of them responded to information's request for comment.
So who's she? What, and the what, and the where, and the what?
These are, like, you know how a lot of laws don't change unless they get a lot of money to help change it.
Oh, so they're investing in...
Yeah.
Ah, Disney!
Corporate donations.
So wait, who else is on that list? So that the people know who they need to stop
So
fucking
I'm just
with.
going to read it from the beginning so we get a little bit of context. Excuse me, I'm going to go as fast as I can, but, like... Okay, so let's go. For now, Roe versus Wade is still law of the land, though some states have managed to essentially ban abortion anyway, but all signs suggest we're being dragged towards a post-Roe world. It's critical we use the time between now and then to organize and develop a clear understanding of why opponents of reproductive rights succeeded. Specifically, we know anti-abortion lawmakers and advocacy groups have benefited from a windfall of corporate donations. The attack on abortion rights, much like the attack on voting rights, is at least partly sponsored by some of the largest and most well-known companies in the United States. Journalist Judd Lagoon's online newsletter, Popular Information, shined a light last week on multiple corporations that have given money to the Republican State Leadership Committee, a national group focused on getting right-wing politicians elected to office. The organization has backed several lawmakers seeking to ban abortion access, including in Texas and Georgia, according to Lagoon. Walmart, Disney, and health insurance provider Anthem have all given thousands of dollars in donations to RSLC. Popular Information reported. Other donors include Uber, T-Mobile, Google, and eBay. None of the companies responded to popular information's request for comment.
So,
Guess what we can hurry.
I hope y'all got that. I hope y'all swallowed that. I hope you were listening to that. You know, so when you get that do-do-do-do-do from T-Mobile, just know that if you are not supportive of this, they do support it. And every time you pay your goddamn phone bill, it's, you know, every time your health insurance people, if you got, was it Aetna?
Anthem is what
Anthem, sorry Aetna. Anthem, they're not for the Anthem. They're fucking up the shit. So just be careful. I mean, look, real talk. There's a lot of services that we use now.
Walmart
We feel
ends
like,
on
what are we
every
gonna
list.
do?
Walmart can't get off of any bad.
And I was surprised when you said T-Mobile because we have T-Mobile.
Same.
I would never think. What is your purpose for being? What is your political purpose there? Do you think you could get any bigger than what you are? Why do you need to get any bigger? Everybody got you. Stop.
Right.
You don't need that. Because what's going to happen?
The guy that's going to the moon?
Oh no.
Amazon? Like, why Amazon? Amazon's always the villain.
Wait, Amazon's on there? Oh no.
What?
Not our Amazon. We like Amazon.
Corporations
Delivery.
Corporations in the last 6 years, corporations like Amazon, Walgreens, and Google have made hundreds of thousands of dollars in donations to anti-abortion political committees like the Republican Party's leadership funds, the National Republican Senatorial Committee, the Republican State Leadership Committee, and the Republican Governors
I
Association.
feel like there needs to be a
Given
star
us
here
over $1
with
million.
a rainbow that goes across. It says the more you know.
Other corporations like Coca-Cola,
What?
CVS, and Walmart have each given over $1 million to such groups since 2016. Together, Amazon, AT&T, Citigroup, Coca-Cola, Comcast, CVS, General Motors, Google, T-Mobile, Walgreens, Walmart, Wells Fargo, and Verizon have spent at least $15.2 million to support anti-abortion
Well,
petitions.
shit. Everything in my house is going in the trash. I can't watch TV, can't make phone calls. What else is on
It
there?
did not.
I can't do
Say
shit.
Comcast?
I'm not going to have insurance. Yeah, they said Comcast. Well, was it Netflix too? Is Netflix on there?
Netflix is not on there.
Oh, okay, good Netflix. So that means buy Comcast, buy T-Mobile.
And it's funny, these
Now, if
corporations,
they say
these
Duke Can't
corporations
Light,
make
be in
the
trouble.
bump because they say they support equity and equality.
Yeah, because T-Mobile, didn't y'all just have a commercial about Pride?
You know what I'm going to say about Pride? A lot of these companies are only for Pride. They use Pride for profit.
Gay for pay.
You're only changing your logo to rainbow color for a month and donating profits from that
The
month.
same shit that they did for Black History Month.
It don't that doesn't change the trajectory of anything.
They are some bandwagon ass the bandwagon hoes.
Yeah, Comcast is on that list.
Ah, shit.
God damn it.
Damn.
Guess we're going to direct TV.
AT&T and T-Mobile are on.
But wait,
now?
babe, I said, guess we're going to direct TV.
Ah, shit. We going to Dish Network. Fuck this shit. This some bullshit.
Citigroup has donated $685,000 to anti-abortion political groups since 2016.
Well, I say, listen, we need to be the change we want to see. I know that is a hard pill
I'm
to
like,
swallow.
if
AT&T has given $1.4 million to groups that
Is there any group that has not given to these people?
wait, babe. I'm like, if we wanted to leave T-Mobile, who are we gonna go? We could go at AT&T. We're not
No,
going to
can't.
Verizon.
You can't go to AT&T. They should
I know. I just seen that. So I'm like, can't go to Verizon either.
Well, maybe if Verizon's not on the list, then sure.
Excuse me, Verizon screwed you.
I mean, yeah, but they're not on the list. So even, let bygones be bygones. Verizon, what's up? Verizon might be getting my money soon. You know.
I don't know. There's another
But
company
I
out
think
there.
a lot of this has to do with the fact that the population has gone down some in some demographics. People aren't having babies like they used to have babies. And the United States government thinks of us like products. I'm not gonna lie. Each person is like a product, and if there's not enough products or if there's not enough consumers to sell to,
That's why they sent the stimulus checks. And I can understand if you're so gung-ho for that shit. Oh, I got a stimulus check. you dummies. They're gonna get their money back. It's literally called a stimulus check.
Just like
It's to stimulate the economy. They had to give y'all some money because y'all weren't buying shit.
just like the child tax thing.
It's just to stabilize
They
the
sat there
fucking
and-
market. The market has to be
But
stabilized.
it's like they said. But hold on. Funny thing is, they said that they didn't. They would sit there and they would give it for the children, and they didn't
That's
want
for
the
the
money
market,
back.
too.
Hold on, wait. They said they didn't want the money back, but at the end of the year, they want their money
well,
back.
you know that. I don't understand why people keep trusting the government like they're gonna. Oh, yeah,
Tell you
they
something
said
different.
because they promised.
So Shawnee, Kansas banned co-living spaces, and now I'm starting to realize what they're describing as co-living spaces finally. Okay? This is in Kansas. It took me a while to get there, but I was like, what do you mean? People that aren't related can't live together.
have some. So you guys split the rest.
Come back.
Oh,
Okay.
goodness.
Okay. The Shawnee City Council voted unanimously to ban co-living in all its residential districts. Co-living spaces are really nice though. Most of the time they share, like, it's kind of like when you go to a house, you just run out rooms. Kind of that situation. There's actually I was looking at them when I was thinking of moving out of Braddock. There was one in East Liberty on Baum. It might actually be in Bloomfield on Baum. It's actually really, really nice. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is heaven. It's like college living, but as an adult.
You do.
No, I don't want to
It's
share.
it's
Sharing is not caring.
It's not caring. I lived in
Pick, Karen.
They have a Tesla charging station, a
Southside.
Zenmoss garden, rooftop terrace, fire pit, retail space,
Well, they got all that. Why can't I have my own damn
Peloton
kitchen?
lights, outdoor dog park, outdoor lounge.
I'll take all of that away. I want my own shit. I don't want to share a kitchen with
Oh,
anybody.
then you want a condo, so you want to be downtown at the old Kaufman Center, which is like $2,000.
I don't want to be downtown, period. I don't work down there. No. I don't want it. No. Y'all ain't New York. It ain't happening. Nope. Nah. I don't want to co-live. Nope. Because people is nasty. I done did that shit in college.
But people should have the option to co-live is the issue.
True. I'll take that. I'll
Cities
take
are
that.
starting to ban co-living.
Because I get it. I'm not sitting here like, oh, yeah, no. No, I get it.
Because
But-
it's allowing people to share rent costs.
Yeah. Yeah, if you down with it, I'm not speaking for everybody. If you down with it and you can get with it, okay, cool. Don't
They define
I feel like stop banning shit.
They define co-living as a group of 4 or more unrelated people 18 or older who live in the same housing unit. This is not applied to group homes, which are specialty home centers. So
Why? What is their reasoning for banning it? What is what made them decide? Oh no, we can't have that.
I came up with a little
No.
Listen, real quick before it goes.
No.
If your ass can knock your glass thing, you don't feel my pain.
What?
Your butt knocked over your glass
You
thing,
know
you don't
what?
feel my pain.
Shut up. Leave my butt out of this. My butt has done nothing to anyone except for my glass today.
it's in response to arrangements that treat co-living more as a business and less of a communal space. But there's no affordable living. In these cities, there are no affordable living. That's why Pittsburgh is leading. The population is leading people from the middle class. They're moving to the suburbs because they cannot afford to live in the city. Pittsburgh loves the middle class culture, but they hate middle class people.
Yeah, as every other city does.
Don't live
Shit.
in Lawrenceville.
The funny
You
thing.
can still have roommates, but they cannot exceed 3 people.
Okay, well then that's mommy and daddy. What the fuck? That's dumb.
My
My thing is, stop trying to control people, man. Are you getting your money or
They
not?
even control what it means being related. Being
No!
related is defined by blood, marriage, adoption, or guardianship. This includes people who have legal custody of a child or have been.
Who the fuck? Why the hell are there
Okay,
people out here
okay.
dictating who can live with me? Are you getting your money or not? Are you, at the end of the day, you charge $3,000 worth of rent. Are you getting that a month? Is it on time? then why do you care who the fuck is in this place? Are they destroying your property? No? Then
Who's
shut
that
up!
I'm sleeping with? What our status is?
As long as I'm not destroying your property, I'm paying my rent on time, and I'm not causing any kind of problems as far as you should not care. Man, obtain the bag. Obtain the bag.
Like, I could see other, like, I'm tying this in. I could see other cities taking this approach because there are a lot of people that are, like, co-living with one another. There are a lot of couples co-living with each other. There are some people that are actually going into buying houses with their best friends because they can't afford houses.
Hell yeah, why is that a problem? Oh, well, okay. Wait, no. I just thought of the problem. I got it.
What's the problem?
The problem is two couples, right? Boy, girl, whatever it is.
And they're not having kids?
And whatever. Two couples, two separate couples, right? And they go in to buy this house. The one couple says, oh, we're going to leave. We're just going to leave.
No, you can just...
And then the other couple's like, well, we can't afford this space if you guys leave. And now, here we go.
No, that's not the
whatever.
issue. I'm thinking of the issue from the standpoint of if everybody is cohabitating with one another, then no one is helping the housing economy in the neighborhood.
Oh, I don't care about that. Get the bag. Trust me. They'll be fine.
Because it's not even couples. Some people
I'm thinking about the person,
and
if somebody leaves and then the person that's living there can't afford the rent, I'm not getting my money.
No, you're not paying rent. Like,
no, I'm saying like, they have a mortgage or whatever. The only way they can afford it is if there's two.
Oh no!
If
you leave, the mortgage is just still like.
That's what I'm saying.
Like if you go into if you buy a house with someone and someone decides to leave, they are still responsible for the mortgage. I know that from a certain.
But even if they're responsible, you know how people be. Sorry, I ain't got it. And then you stuck with whatever. Whoever's living there got to figure it out.
No, but even if you were a couple and you broke up, that's still the case.
True. But I mean, if you got two
if you
separate
were married,
couples,
it's still the case.
True. I don't know. I just feel like people need to stop telling people what to do because they're going to do it anyway, and then you're just going to make it even worse because now people going to have to do things in a way that's so underhanded or desperate that they may commit a more serious crime to get it done. So instead of letting it get to an extreme, mind your mother.
They should be fighting homelessness. They should actually be fighting homelessness instead of trying to control how many people live in a home together.
Ooh, y'all so lucky. Y'all so lucky because I was.
And about this
What do you think about that?
True. I'm like, well, y'all out here controlling the people that actually want to pay rent. Why don't you help the people out here that ain't got no rent to pay?
10 cities should not be a thing.
We should never go to Los Angeles, California and see as many fucking homeless people as I saw. And then look up at all these empty ass sky rises with these signs on it saying, for lease. We need people. We need tenants. They're right here.
But
They're literally right here.
You would think that...
That shit is pitiful.
Hold
That
on,
shit
wait.
is pitiful.
Hold on, wait, babe. You would think in LA that they would actually have somewhere for the homeless people to
that
go
shit is
to.
wild to me.
Every couple centuries, the United States seems to have a revolution, and we're about due for a revolution.
I told you, Handmaid's Tale. Someone already dreamed it up. That's where we're headed. If you ain't watched that shit, you better get hit because that's where we're headed.
The people are going to get tired of the government because the two-party system is not working. You could keep voting Democrat, you could keep voting Republican. You're still going to get everything that you got. Oh,
I don't think it matters at this point. Like whichever way you vote, we have a systemic problem. It's the main problem. We got people that are controlling things that should not be able to control these things.
Also, we need a maximum cap on some of these.
Some of these niggas need to fucking
like
age out the system.
Like Ruth, I love Ruth Bader Ginsburg, but she should not have been able to sit as long as she sat.
I feel like they need to have limits like everything else. You
Like
can't
there
stay
should be a
in
cap for
forever.
some of these senator positions, these Congress positions.
These people are literally dying in the seat.
These people are going to die before they get to see the change that they
And
even
then
make.
no one new is going to be able to take that seat because there's a bias in the people that are there. They're not gonna let nobody young in there. They're like, oh no, we're not. Stop limiting new thought. Stop limiting change. Stop telling people what to do. It's dumb. Because
they have a minimum age for a lot of these things. They should have a max age.
Listen, y'all got a minimum for the Army. You got a minimum for the state police and any other kind of law enforcement. Why don't y'all have a limit on the president? Well, you obviously have a limit on the president, but all these other branches. Why is there not a limit on that?
It's like, you can stay in this seat for the rest of your
Y'all
life.
literally teach limits in math. You teach limits. There are limits.
Like, because you obviously have to sit here and... What?
I'm listening.
Oh, I'm like, just like we have to vote, every 2 to 3 to 4 years.
So vote somebody in and out.
Why is it the people that sat there and got their seat back in 1960 something still has their seat now?
There
today?
are a lot of people in office that they were still in office when Jim Crow happened.
See?
Facts. That is definitely a fact. Another thing that
Why
irritates me right now is that, do y'all realize that Trump is running again? It might very well win.
Oh, Dr. Oz might win.
Oh Lord, that's even worse. Oh God.
No, I mean, like, Dr. Oz might win the Republican nomination.
Good Lord. It's just bad. Worse. And then we got Dr. Oz. We're going to hell. We might as well just
And on the Democrat side, I'm just going to say it. Like,
oh God.
I'm just going to say it. On the Democrat side, we do got a lot of good people. But also, the fact we need to get rid, like, we need to get rid of so many different things. But on the Democratic side, though, you can't cosplay as a working class person and be like, oh my goodness, I grew up poor. But at the same time, your father has been funding all of everything.
I'd be like, define poor. Define it. Because your idea of poor and my idea of poor, I feel are 5 different things.
At one point, I had to microwave water for hot water.
Exactly.
First of all, that ain't even considered. That's like fucking poor.
But
there's poor beyond that.
But wait, if
you had me say a fucking microwave.
Hold on. If your electricity's off and you had to sit there and hot water on the stove,
or if you didn't have a stove. How about let's talk about people who don't have the basic necessities?
No, but our current lieutenant governor is the highest paid lieutenant governor in the history of lieutenant
you talking about that bald-headed weirdo?
He's not bald-headed.
You talking about what's his nuts?
Is he bald-headed? Yeah,
Fettuccine?
Fettuccine. I never paid attention. He is bald-headed.
Listen, you bald-headed.
Don't do that. Be nice.
I am gonna be nice in another lifetime, but today, nope.
I think it was $166,000 a year is his salary. So
Can I just get 6 of that? 6 for any one of these people who are living on the street. Just fuck that. $1,000 a month.
And the average salary
a year.
The average salary of someone living in Braddock right now is well below.
It's probably SSI.
Yeah.
It's probably SSI. And it's probably like $12,000 a year. I'm just saying the statistics. The statistics are that the average disabled person in Pennsylvania makes at least, well, maybe not at least, but at some of the maximum, maybe $1,000 a month. Times 12.
That's $12,000.
$12,000 a year.
They make the average in Braddock is about $40,000.
Employed.
$40,000.
But we're talking about the older people. You know what I'm saying?
No, the older people own their houses. They Gucci.
I mean, they own their houses, but they
don't
still
have
gotta
mortgage.
live. Yeah, but they still gotta live. Shoot. You make $166,000. I can't even fathom it. I can't even put it into perspective. And maybe it's because I'm at a point where I'm not looking at that type of money. But I know that if you divide that shit up a certain way, I'm like, what for what? What have you done? What makes you deserve $166,000 a year?
Just to be like
Bald-headed.
the equivalent of the vice president of governors.
You are the bald-headed scallywag of places.
Be nice.
Hey, he is a bald-headed scallywag. He can't. What are you gonna deny? You bald-headed and a scallywag. Look it up. A scallywag is just somebody who hop from place to place to place and do bad things. I mean, that's what you do. I'm not calling you bad names. I'm just giving you definitions.
So what we need is minimum and maximum. What we also need is the fact that there's only been 11 black senators in the state of, 11 black senators in the history of senators, I guess. I was going to say in Pennsylvania, but no, 11 in the history of senators. I'm tired of, people being like, oh my goodness, I want to speak for black people, I want to speak for disenfranchised people, I want to speak for women. But women, disenfranchised and black people can speak for themselves. Find someone of that nature to run.
Facts.
Until the Senate and Congress looks like America, we will never get to where we're supposed to get.
Nope. We're
In
gonna
the
stay in
United
same place.
States.
I feel like we just a hamster stuck in a wheel. We just keep doing the same shit.
Because we keep asking
over and over and over again.
We keep allowing people to represent us, but they haven't had our struggle. You can immerse yourself in black culture, but that does not mean you are a part of black culture.
Not at all.
You have not dealt with the black struggle.
Nope.
I was a latchkey kid at one point because my mom was working 2 jobs. I was cooking dinner for both of my siblings. Before, I should have been cooking dinner for both my siblings, but we didn't care about that back then. We were just like,
You did what you had to do. Which is a sad thing to say because we don't always do what we're supposed to do, but we always do what we gotta do. And that needs to stop being a thing. We need to stop having
Black
this
women
as a
are not
thing.
magic. Black women are not unicorns.
No. And
We are human.
The sad thing is, now we've gotten to the fundamentals. We're not just talking about black women. We're talking about women, period. Women in general. That's crazy to me. Women in general, black, white, candy stripe, are being attacked. Our very independence, our very freedoms are being attacked.
But most of the people that show up to these places, like Planned Parenthood,
And the crazy thing is, the majority
Or
of these
the
white women are the ones voting for this shit.
oh, white women are definitely voting.
What is wrong with you? I'm not saying all of y'all, but what is the disconnect? Do y'all realize that if you allow these people who are in power to make this type of decision, it will never stop? They just pushing the envelope, baby. They just pushing the envelope. They like, ooh, well, if we could get this done, what else can we do? Ooh, maybe we'll make it so that women can't work. Ooh, let's push something else and see what happens. This is just the beginning. If they could push this, which is so outrageous to me, what else can they get done? Because everybody gonna be a yes person because, oh, well, I believe in this and you are giving away your freedoms and sabotaging everything that we fought for as women, period.
Now I'm going
By
to
supporting something for what reason? What do you get out of it?
Now that
You don't have to get an abortion. It's a choice, baby. But if they take it away, I don't know what to tell you.
That makes me want to go back to. Well, no, actually, no, I had to go back because you brought it up. Yeah, just go with it.
I don't know what.
Um,
I never know. How much wine did you give up? Do you drink a lot? Did I give you too much tequila? I never know.
Okay.
now, oh, sorry. What were you
Go
going to
ahead.
say?
No, go ahead. Finish your long-winded whatever it was you
No,
about to
it went away. I have to wait for it to come back.
Oh, hell.
A decent amount of this is a nice point of time where a lot of America thinks that abortion should be legal. It's not a huge margin. There's the older people that are like, and then there's some of their kids. But by the Pew Research, we are going to link all of these sources because I've been keeping track of them. We're going to link them in the comments.
That way you guys can know.
Oh, well, in the description, so you can read it yourself. Because
That
I don't like to say anything without facts.
I got it. It came back.
Okay, go.
Now, I think that they should not remove Roe versus Wade because of the fact, like, you don't know how these women got to be pregnant. You don't know if they were raped, if they were gang raped. You don't know if they were alley raped, like, whatever the heck how they got raped.
Sorry. You went from gang
Because it's a
to...
slippery slope. Because
But I get it.
After they go for Roe versus Wade, they're definitely going for gay rights. You do know that.
But also,
Hopefully.
They're going for gay rights.
Because listen, here's not to interrupt.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
But also, it's like, even if their husband sat there and raped them, even if their
Well, let's get off of that.
okay, but
Come
at
on
the
back,
end of the
Geraldine.
story, I'm saying that women should still have the right to sit there and get an abortion because of because however long they've been doing it or whatever, however long that sperm's been in there,
Whoa,
and
that's a lot.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go
Right,
ahead.
keep going.
Go.
however long that
I was like, I'm not sure where she's going. Just like,
We're gonna let it go because we're not sure.
however long that sperm's been in there, poop, you're pregnant. And
it doesn't
then,
stay in there that long.
no, but I'm saying it has to find a little cell. To
Okay, can you get to your Lord biology class, y'all? And I mean, apparently some of y'all need. Sorry, go ahead. Let me show you.
But at the end of the story,
That's why we don't let her speak.
at the end of the story, like, you don't want the kid or whatever because everything you went through, I'm not going to sit there and explain
Man, just
the
get to the
story.
end.
But
Why
you want to
Get to
get
the point.
rid of the baby because you won't have love for that baby because
I still don't know the point.
Okay, so I think I got you. What she's
Okay, finish
saying is that you don't know the circumstances of the pregnancy. You don't know the status
Right,
of the fetus.
right,
You don't
right.
know the complications that may come along with that person going full term for that pregnancy. It could threaten them. It could threaten the child. You cannot just make a
And that may
blanket.
not have been a planned pregnancy.
Wait, no. Well, true,
Well,
absolutely.
most pregnancies are not planned.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, you don't know what status there may have been. There may be a valid reason as to why this person wants to terminate. It may not be on some, I just want to get rid of it. It may literally be a health condition. No one is saying anything about, we're going to abolish this. You can't do that anymore and making parameters. It should literally be a decision. These women who, they're not taking this decision on lightly. This
And
isn't something that
also-
people are like, I'm going to just go
Also,
willy-nilly to Walmart and go have an
Another
abortion.
great point is these Republicans, they're like, I'm pro-life. Until the life comes into this world.
exactly.
And then they be like, I want to help you.
I'm disowning you and I ain't giving you shit.
Why are you on
How
food
much-
stamps?
Well, no, wait. How much you want to get rid of it?
Why are you on food stamps? Like,
Yeah.
Once the baby is here, I don't want to adopt a baby. I don't want to pay for food stamps.
part.
I believe in socialism.
You want people to have children, right?
But you
But
don't
then
want
y'all
to
want to cut off social welfare and social security, all these.
I don't want to help you with your child in any way. Is what
but
they
you
say.
gonna just let these? You just want everybody to just procreate? No, you were talking about overpopulation just a
I
couple
feel
years
like
ago.
everybody that is pro-life
Ooh.
should be like, they should have to take one of those children that they're like protesting against. Stop
Because
playing
here's the
here.
thing. What's gonna happen when little Susie Q has little Bobby Joe and she don't want it?
But also,
You gonna have more kids flushed down the toilet, left
Think of
outside
it.
in trash cans, like
Hold
all
on.
these horrible stories.
Also, you have to think of another horrible story. Like
Lord.
if someone's sister and like a guy's sister cheats on his girlfriend, gets a girl pregnant, and like, oh my god, I'm pregnant. Then he's like, no, you
But
gotta
why
get
don't
rid.
the
You
men
gotta
ever
get
have
rid
any
of the baby.
accountability here?
Well, guess what?
None.
Roe versus Wade was banished, so you can't get rid of the baby.
Can
So
we
what else-
find men, and since we're like,
That's where I'm
can
at.
we,
That was my
can
main
we start
thing.
finding men for
Exactly.
gay women pregnant?
Yeah, why isn't that? I'm sorry. And that was my main thing. That was my whole thing. parents. Like,
Exactly,
you're acting
because
like we're
they-
just walking down the street, going to 7-Eleven,
Now we're
getting gas,
pregnant.
and now we're pregnant.
Because, like, not only that, but there's been women sitting there wanting to, like, even if they sit there and they do the ban the Roe
I got
versus Wade, they banned it or whatever. What else is women going to do? They're going to stick hangers up. They're going to do anything.
Yeah,
to
we're
sit
gonna
there
go back.
and-
That's the problem. That is my main fear, because without the plan,
not only will the baby be killed.
without the Planned Parenthoods, right?
Mhm.
Without a viable option for these women to go and get the care that they need,
Also, if they
decide
care so strongly about life, figure out how to successfully give men birth control.
that part.
Because, oh my goodness,
Why is it all us? What do we do?
Like, have them get snipped.
Not
Why
even
is
that.
it so
Listen,
bad?
why is there not a male birth control?
No, vasectomies are reversible,
True.
my dude.
But I'm like, why isn't there a male birth control? Like, they're so focused on, well,
Oh,
stop them looking from.
they did recently do trials.
Yeah.
But they said it made them too moody and they didn't like
Oh,
it.
did it?
really?
Dad.
So now they know what
Did it make
periods
them
feel
too
like.
moody, though?
Hold on, wait. Did you hear me back?
Did it make them lose
Hold on,
weight?
wait,
Did it make
hold on,
them
wait.
lose 15
Hold on, wait.
pounds?
I was like,
Oh,
hold
no.
on, wait, babe. I was like, now they know what periods feel like.
No, women, period. Do y'all realize what these birth control pills really do to us?
We
You
were-
have any clue?
We were the guinea pigs.
Yeah, so
for
guess
these
what?
birth control
Guess
pills.
what? I don't give a flying. I'm not gonna cuss. I really want to cuss.
One made me lose 15 pounds. One made me cry all the time. One made me bleed
Oh,
all
does
the
it
time.
make y'all moody?
One, I was like, no. But to the point where I was like, I give up on
Do
all
you
birth
get
control.
stomach cramps? Oh my God! We get those every fucking month. Oh no! Not moodiness, not cramps.
Naturally.
Oh no! God forbid. Oh please. Oh please. No, not having it. Y'all, no, I don't even want to hear that shit. Y'all don't, Y'all scared of a vasectomy because anything that comes near your genitalia is, oh my God. But yet and still, do we not go to the OBGYN all the time? And they have all kinds of instruments that come in
Even
our
when I
yard.
didn't have insurance, I went every year.
You know what? I think women should just run this shit because for some reason it's just y'all are a bunch of
Oh,
punks.
there's more women than there are men in the United
Yeah, I
States.
feel like we should just take the fuck over.
If the women did an insurrection.
If we just decided one day that we just gonna rise up and fuck y'all, it would be a real revolution in this bitch because we go through shit so hard.
Black women are more educated than any demographic in the United States right now.
We just decided we're just gonna do a takeover. We did all this ranting just to
And
let
it's
y'all know
so
we're
weird
coming
because
for
white people still uphold the stereotypes on what black people are, and also
you. Monkeys.
living in a city that has the worst maternal health for black women leads a great thing to think about. They're finally starting to stop teaching doctors that black people have a higher pain tolerance than their counterparts because they found it to be untrue, and it's based on biases that were put together very long ago.
I'm just baffled. Like, the more we talk about this, I'm like, yo, for real though. Like,
Pittsburgh is actually one of the worst places for black women to live in
they
the
push
entire
birth
country.
control on women every single second of every single day. And not once have I seen a man come home and say, honey, do you know what happened to me today? They trying to start me on this new pill
And I've even
called
had a black doctor
No
one time. It
pregnant-
made me think about it because one time I had a black doctor who questioned the pain that I was in, and I was like, I am in pain. I don't want your Tylenol 3 prescription. Just give me an X-ray so I can figure out what's wrong with me. She was trying to give me Tylenol 3 before they
figured out what was wrong.
Yeah.
So that they could send you on
She
your
was
way.
like, no, it just looks swollen. Just here's a prescription for that. I was like, I don't want your Tylenol 3. That sounds addictive. I just want you to figure out if this is broken.
And the thing is, I feel like now they have this thing where they are so afraid that you are a crackhead or some sort of an addict or some sort of a hypochondriac that they don't even want to give you a test. They think that you're gaming the system. Oh,
They shouldn't have offered me that.
Tylenol 3? Oh, yes, it is. You're right.
They shouldn't have offered me that without an X-ray.
No.
I was like, I need an X-ray.
And
I don't want to tell an
I've been offered narcotics from the hospital more times than they've ever given me an X-ray, because 9 times out of 10 I didn't have insurance. But when you go to the emergency room, they have to treat you. So they're like, instead of us using the X-ray machine or the CT scan, we'll just give you this. I can't take narcotics, period. And Google me. I can't take narcotics. I will not take narcotics. It's on my chart.
This black doctor offered me a narcotic, and I was like, I don't want a Tylenol 3. I want an X-ray. And then the X-ray tech was like, can you help me get a better picture? No.
Bend your knee.
If I could get a better picture, I would not be here.
She broke her ankle, and they put her in an X-ray where she had to walk up steps to get into the X-ray.
They kept saying that we're about to close. Can you help us help you? No, I can't help you. I barely
What the hell? This place is going to tell you this is not Pizza Hut. You can't tell somebody, oh, we're about to close.
And then on top of that,
I'm sorry, this is your job? You are a medical professional?
my favorite pair of leggings tied on me as a sling.
I'm like, on top of that, why, if you need an X-ray or something, would you make someone
And I went in, they came
steps?
down, they said she's having trouble. I said, well, what's the problem? They said, well, she can't make it up the steps. I'm like, she has a broken ankle. Of course she can't make it up the steps. Like, why is there steps to go to the ramp? Why are there steps to go to an X-ray? What are you talking about? Yo, she literally broke her ankle.
She said, straighten your arms so I can get a better.
If I could straighten my arm out, it wouldn't be broke. Duh. Stupid. Alright, you know what?
So we found out that our medical system sucks.
Stupid.
Our government sucks.
Stupid.
America's about to fall apart.
Definite.
But stay tuned for the next episode of Black Mirror House One Edition.
Because we ain't got the sense, goddamn.
It's like we're going back to when we first started the show.
We're going back into a panorama without the panorama. We're just going into a different type of panorama. It's a
Right.
governmental.
So introduce yourself.
Oh, do I have to go first? I feel so awkward.
Go first. You're here this time.
Oh my god. Okay. Serious face.
Don't do it, me.
It's something weird about going first.
Do you want me to go first? And then you
No, let her go first.
Okay, I got this. I've been drinking all day today, y'all. Literally. I've cooked dinner, I've taken photos, I've done all kinds of things, but the one thing I haven't done all day today is let you know who I am and where you can find me. So, you ready?
Look at Martha.
I don't care about Martha.
You're ruining her introduction
But just like Martha, you should know me by now. It's Angela TV. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and always watch us on YouTube. Why would you not want to watch us on YouTube? We right here, baby. Right here. Angela TV. Housewife. All day, every day. Yeah. See, I got through it.
My name is Sade, also known as @JustDay. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram. Also, you can find me at OMGIsJustDay on Twitter and www.omgisjustday.com on my website. Today we are drinking Barefoot Bubbly Pink Moscato. Really good. It's a very sweet. It's 9.5% alcohol. I actually taste some of the hints of the things they said this time. Red apples and cherries.
Oh.
Excellent.
Enjoy alone or with white cheese and sorbet. But
Yeah,
White cheese. But we didn't have sorbet. But next time.
we're going to go to this, which is Capriccio Watermelon Sangria. Also made with concentrates of watermelon, tropical, and blueberry. Don't litter, help protect the environment. Don't buy this bottle, save yourself a chance. It's 13.9% of alcohol. It is the Four Locos of wine. It just tastes like sweet stuff that would not drink this alone, would not recommend. 19 Crimes Martha Chardonnay. 13.8% alcohol. Okay, 2021.
Wait,
Martha Stewart.
13.8%.
Oh shit, Martha. Well, it's Marsha, but Martha.
It doesn't say anything about the notes of this. It's a Chardonnay. I knew it was a Chardonnay, but it is 13.8%.
It's Martha Chardonnay.
But it tastes really crisp and neutral. I like about it. Just a hint of sweetness is all you need for a good drink.
Really good.
All right, introduce yourself.
Watch me nail this for a second time. Hi, I'm Lindsay. You can follow me at Big Wilson Man 89. Follow me.
Don't follow her, man. That was so. I don't know why y'all follow her. It's just dumb at this point. She's all stupid as stuff.
You'll see where to follow us right here.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Wait, we have to do a beginning.
We just did the beginning.
We just did the beginning.
Well, we have to do it.
We just did it bye. She
said bye. I mean, did you want to say bye?
Where you
You normally
I
say?
already said it.
You didn't.
I said sayonara.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside, when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars.